Hello, you beautiful souls. I bet you're wondering what I'm doing in today's video. Well, me too. But jokes aside, this week was a really busy one. I didn't have time to sit down and work on some sketchbook pages in a very long time, so I figured, why not try to film my sketchbook pages with you guys? Working in my sketchbook is always a very conflicting task. On the one hand side, I want my pages to look perfect and aesthetic, and on the other hand side, I want my sketchbook to be a place where I can just explore, experiment, and not worry about the outcome, no matter how messy or ugly the pages get. And don't get me wrong, I also have quite a number of ugly pages. I started this double page without a plan in mind. I'm also not really looking for a sophisticated or very artistic concept for my sketch today. I really just want to have a good time drawing. I kind of felt like it would be a good page to practice some gouache. So far, I've been trying to use gouache as an opaque medium, but I saw some artists water it down quite a bit, and I wanted to try it. I also feel like mixing it with watercolors, especially with this gorgeous and vibrant orange. I really cannot say why, but drawing freckled redheads is kind of my go-to image whenever I'm drawing without a plan. I just love drawing freckles and ginger hair. Along the process, I like the idea of some late summer or early autumn colors, and I also felt like it would be a great idea to incorporate some harvest elements. The page also felt a little bit empty, so that's why I sketched in some more stuff behind her. However, I thought that I'm probably not gonna paint those. You will see what I mean with that in a minute, but I think it's gonna work out well. At first, I used some watered down gouache as well, but I didn't really like how it came out. I forgot to film it, but I have a lot of differently mixed green tones on my palette already. It was not enough to give the background a uniform look, but neither did I want to mix new colors, nor did I want to let the already mixed ones go to waste. So I started taking whatever shade of green I had left and just did those little brush squares, and what can I say? I really do enjoy how they go together. I used to have this fixed idea that my sketchbooks needed to look absolutely beautiful and that every page needs to be with a perfect layout and execution. I mean, that's definitely one way how you can do it, but if you're a little bit like me, that kind of approach becomes limiting really fast. I used to buy sketchbooks that were super pretty and special, and I told myself I would only put perfect artworks in them. In reality, it kept me so much from practicing, and most of the stuff that I ended up drawing inside them were mediocre at best. There was no creative process, no trial and error, only images that I had drawn over and over again and that I was already comfortable drawing. Imagine being a sketchbook and all that's on your pages is kind of the same thing over and over again, without even a change of medium. I'd say that's a bit bland. Though I do think having a sketchbook with one subject or maybe even the same image, yet it gets drawn and painted in all kinds of styles and mediums, I do think that could be interesting. Anyways, for a long time I actually stopped using sketchbooks simply because I was discouraged by my previous attempts. But not so long ago I decided I need to give it another shot, and this time I decided not to limit myself. If I don't like the outcome, I can either just paint over it or flip the page and start again. Another observation I made over the years is that even if I don't like my own drawing right now, I might actually look at it in the future and think, that's actually not that bad. So I'm leaving this up to my future self to decide if it's really that bad or if it might actually be quite alright. The further I got with this drawing or painting, because it's kind of mixed media now, the more I liked it. Also because I ended up using so many mediums on it. I used gouache, watercolors, colored pencils, and for the finish some ink. Even though I didn't have a concept for it, I think it turned out pretty nice, and I think it's showing that I actually enjoyed working on it. For the second page, I wanted to continue with the color theme, but I wanted it to be a bit wilder still. I also enjoyed the way the background of the left page looked so much that I was wondering if I can incorporate those elements somehow into the actual image of the right page. Again, I have no idea if this is going to work out, but let's just see, shall we? Both pages actually came out much nicer than I hoped for, but like I said, that was never my goal. I'm not going to lie, me liking my own art is a big bonus. I had so much fun working on those pages, I already feel like trying out something else on the next pages, so to me this was a really great experience. If there's a takeaway from this, I'd say really don't limit yourself by wanting perfection. Enjoy the journey and you will see. Also, as a side effect, the more you enjoy it, the better your art will be. What are your sketchbooks full of? I'm genuinely curious if you have one and how you're working with it. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for turning in this week and spending some time with me. I hope you have a really nice day and I will see you next week if you subscribe to my channel. Bye!